The X2 zipline system is the latest and safe extreme backyard adventure from the folks at Alien Flier. But like most recreational equipment, safety comes first. So make sure you read all safety and installation materials completely and follow all instructions carefully. We've created this installation video to help you safely install your Alien Flier zipline. So let's get started. The first thing to do is inventory everything that came in the package and make sure you have all the pieces your instructions call for. Then you're ready to start. You should wear gloves and good shoes because we're going to be tightening things and climbing ladders. It's important to choose two healthy trees that are at least 12 inches in diameter and between 75 and 200 feet apart, depending on the length of the cable you purchased. The area beneath the zipline should be free of objects that could interfere with your ride. We recommend ziplining over grass or sand rather than rocks or water. The first step is to unroll the cable on the ground between the trees. Wrap it with the pre-made eyelet around the upper tree. Then thread the other end of the cable through the eyelet, making a sling around the upper tree. Next, using a ladder, tack the optional tree saver blocks around the upper tree with nails at the desired height. If you don't have wooden blocks, you can gently tack nails into the tree's bark only. Wrap it around the upper tree as shown, so it's resting on the wooden blocks or nails. Pull the cable sling tight and go to the other end of the zip line. At the lower tree, take the black webbing sling and the red safety sling and thread them through the tree-saving mesh on the ground. Then place this assembly around the lower tree and grab the end with the black webbing loop in one hand. Thread the black webbing strap through the black webbing loop. Take the black sling and insert it into the slot or barrel of the black ratchet and tighten the ratchet by a turn and a half. Take the cable and pull it tight to determine where the lower eye on the cable needs to go. Be sure to install the cable clamps as shown and make sure they're snug, but not tight, because you may have to adjust the position of the eye later on. Check to make sure that your loop is about 2 feet from the large hook on the lower tree. This is necessary to compensate for the slack in the line. If not, adjust the eye as needed and tighten the cable clamps. Slide the webbing and the tree-saving mesh assembly up the tree to the desired height. It might help to use a string or zip tie to hold the assembly tight around the tree during installation. We recommend a 3 to 4% grade for all of our kits. Attach the small hook onto the cable eye and thread the red safety link webbing through the slot into the hook. Pull it tight through the ratchet barrel and begin ratcheting until the black ratchet and hook can be attached to the cable eye, making sure that the ratchet barrels do not become full. Then tighten the black ratchet to the desired cable tension to eliminate sag in the line. Some adjustment between the red and the black ratchet and webbing may be necessary. When the black ratchet and webbing is at the desired tension, loosen the red safety link, pull the webbing taut, and retighten the red safety link. Finally, coil the excess cable and red safety link and secure with a zip tie. Now your zip line is ready to use. Now we're going to attach the stop block, trolley, and seat. Stop blocks work with your trolley's speed control system to safely bring you to a stop. To install, place one half of the stop block on either side of the line. Secure the block together with eye bolts and spacers. Be sure the eyes are facing down. Thread the shock cord through both screw eyes and tie to secure. Have a helper hold one end of the shock cord at the termination point on the zip line. Taking the other end, walk up the length of the line until the cord has reached its maximum stretch point. From that point, measure an additional 2 feet, then secure the shock cord to one side, perpendicular to the zip line. Now we're going to attach the X2 speed control trolley and the seat, and we'll be ready to go. First, thread the tow rope through the eyelets on the pop and snap ring assembly and tie in a knot to secure it. Then drop the trolley assembly onto the line. Next, slide the pop and snap ring assembly attached to your seat or harness into the trolley from the bottom, making sure the holes line up. Then slide the handle through the trolley and pop and snap ring assembly, lining up the buttons on the top and bottom. Depress the buttons and click the handle into place. And finally, slide the foam grips on. Well, there you have it. Your Alien Flier X2 zipline system is up and ready for fun. So get ready for some extreme backyard adventure from Alien Flier.